QC Kinetics to learn more about how natural biologic treatments can get you lasting results. Call now. It's a free consultation.
352-400-4550. That's 352-400-4550. QC Kinetics, 352-400-4550.
Hey, Matt, I know Sunrise Automotive does auto stuff, but I need some tires for my truck. Can you recommend someone?
Yes, I can. We do that.
No, I mean I need them installed and balanced and all that.
Yep, we do that.
Well, my son needed his windows tinted.
Yep, we do that.
I need
too.
my seat replaced.
Yep, we do that too.
I need a new roof line, and a new spoiler, and a new
Yep,
trunk.
we can even do that too.
Okay, I get it. I suppose you can also do a radio show too.
Well, as a matter of fact, join me, Matt Gibbs from Sunrise Automotive, every Tuesday at 10 for auto repair with personal care right here on The Source.
Veterans Helping Veterans USA. Call 352-433-2320. We help veterans and their families with limited financial assistance, counseling, employment referrals, and a food and clothing bank. You can help in making a huge difference in the veterans' lives we serve by donating food, clothing, household items, or direct financial assistance. All donations are tax deductible. Veterans Helping Veterans USA. 352-433-2320. Thank you for your attention, and God bless America.
Now you've done it. Have you lost your mind? He's back. And you're listening again. A legend in his own mind. Don't believe me? Just ask him. Here's Tom Schmitz live on WOCA. The Source.
Welcome back to Ocala Talk on a Tuesday. I'm your host, Tom Schmitz, coming to you from the studios of WOCA Radio in the Brick City, beautiful Ocala, Florida. You know, where it's kind of a neighborly city we live in. And for making our neighborhoods feel like home to creating a healthy and resilient economy, local businesses, small businesses play an important role in the fabric of not just our community, but every community. When local businesses thrive, neighborhoods, communities thrive, which is why showing support for these small businesses and these local businesses is so important. Fumi Balogun, the next door local business expert, she's here to talk about why neighborhoods mean so much than just living near people. She'll also discuss how Nextdoor's 2022 Neighborhood Favorite Awards are a shining light on local businesses, how you can join in on the fun. Plus, she'll share how business owners can engage with their communities, grow their businesses, and turn neighbors into customers. Fumi, good morning to you.
Good morning.
Fumi, I know this sounds like a Captain Obvious question, but why are local businesses so important to the fabric of the community?
Well, just as we mentioned earlier, neighborhoods mean so much more than just those living near each other. It's actually a combination of the people, organizations, and businesses that really define a vibrant community. One of my favorite things about going to my local coffee shop is the fact that the barista knows me by name and I know other locals in the area. But then also, I feel like I belong and I'm able to participate and give back. We know that the support for local businesses is growing. There's actually 72% of the adults in the U.S. who are making it more of a priority to support locals than before the pandemic. And with Nextdoor, the neighborhood network, there's a great opportunity to connect with other neighbors and then also just share the love for your local businesses and what's going on in the community.
Yeah, my wife owns a local shipping company where she does what UPS and FedEx and the Postal Service does, but she does it, in her own small business. I personally bank at a bank in our town. We have the big banks and the big name banks and the national banks, but I bank at a bank that we have one branch, one grouping of people. When I walk in, they know my name, they know why I'm there. There's just a lot of comfort that goes along with using a local business and knowing the proprietor and knowing the quality of craftsmanship and work you're going to get. That comfort goes a long way, doesn't it?
Absolutely. That's the same type of experience that I get whenever I go to somewhere where I feel familiar, I wanted, and then also I just want to see those businesses succeed. And so, honestly, I have 3 great tips that communities can do to support their favorite local businesses so that we can keep that sense of comfort and belonging in our communities. It's really important to start small.
I'm all ears. Let's hear these reasons.
Yes, I have 3 great tips. And shopping small is number one. Making that conscious effort to shop locally really makes a big impact. So if you're new to a community, I had an experience before where I moved, had no idea about what's going on, no idea what businesses to shop at, and going to Nextdoor, downloading the app, and just plugging into my community was really helpful. So shopping small and then spreading the word. For small businesses especially, word of mouth referral is so important to them. It's very crucial. And when you know of a local deal that's happening or an event that's happening, affiliate with your local businesses, help them to spread the word. It really helps to build their reputation and just expand their network. Also, give recognition. Sharing about your great experiences online is super helpful for, one, the businesses, but also your neighbors. I always rely on recommendations on figuring out where to go, where to eat, where to get my nails done, if I'm looking for a dentist, a plumber. I really want to hear what are the good recommendations from my neighbors. So like you mentioned earlier, Nextdoor is actually having their Neighborhood Favorites Awards program. And it's awards that really celebrate local businesses but also recognizes them. And neighbors can participate. It's super easy. Just download the Nextdoor app if you don't have it already and create a post. Be sure to @mention your favorite local businesses and include the hashtag Neighborhood Favorites Awards. And tell you what, for the first time this year, businesses are going to receive $500 in Nextdoor ads. So that way they can continue to grow their business and utilize our tools.
Let's talk for a minute about, you said word of mouth is a powerful tool. And, you know, that's what this app does. This app's just another way to share word of mouth. Even though you're not talking directly to somebody, your reviews and what you do and how you use these businesses, that is a word of mouth transfer. Why is it that word of mouth is still, for small businesses, the way to advertise?
So word of mouth, if you think about it, if I hear from you that you had this great experience with this local plumber, I know that a trusted neighbor, like anyone from my community, especially when there's a lot of the same reports, makes decisions for me super easy. And it's really important because that word of mouth is just like a chain effect, and it goes on and on and on. So when you also put those recommendations online, you actually expand the reach. So neighbors who are new, neighbors who come and go, everyone will see that online recommendation. And it really helps those businesses to grow and build their reputation.
Now, we've talked about ways that people can help neighborhood business getting recognized through word of mouth and all, but what tips and tools are available that business owners can use to connect with their communities to help this process as well?
So here at Nextdoor, we are all about helping small business owners connect with their communities. I strongly recommend building your online presence. And with Nextdoor, we have a great tool for you. You can just go to nextdoor.com/business and claim your free business page. From there, you'll build your online presence, but then you also can engage with neighbors. Engaging with neighbors are super important because, again, we like to feel that comfort. We want to feel valued. And you can have the opportunities to post. You can respond when a neighbor leaves a recommendation on your business page. You can respond and thank them and really just build that relationship so that they can continue to, use that word of mouth and spread the word. And then also, we have Nextdoor ads, an advertising tool that can help you grow your business and really transform neighbors into customers.
We've come up with great things with this app and everything to help both consumers and business owners. So with that being said, if neighbors and businesses, how can they get involved with this? Because it looks like it's going to take both working. Tell them how they can get involved.
Yes. So our voting period is currently open for the Neighborhood Favorites Award, and this is a great way for neighbors to get involved. They can go to nextdoor.com, download the app, and then just create a Nextdoor post and mention their favorite business with the hashtag Neighborhood Favorites Contest. And for those businesses who want a chance to also win the $500 in Nextdoor ads, be sure to go to nextdoor.com and claim your business page. You'll be able to build your online presence, engage with neighbors, and then also have a chance in winning.
Fumi Balogun, she is the Nextdoor local business expert. She's been kind enough to talk to us about tips to promote local business along with bringing your neighborhoods and your community up, because a rising tide brings up all ships. Fumi, thanks so much for joining us today and helping us out and letting people know about the Nextdoor app.
Thanks so much. It was great speaking with you.
Have a great morning. We'll be back after a timeout here with Carol Ann Baldwin. But before we go, I want to share something that my wife, because I called her this morning on the way in because I was reminded that it was Amazon Day. Amazon Prime Day today and tomorrow. Well, my wife, true to her form, she listens to her husband and goes out and looks at Amazon. And this is what she found. She compared 13 household items: Listerine Cold Mint Antiseptic, toothbrush heads, Tylenol, Old Spice deodorant, Pet Armor Cap Action for 25-pound dogs, Pet Armor Flea Action for up to 88-pound dogs, Purina Cat Chow, Glade Force Flex garbage bags, paper towels, Bounce fabric softener, Tide Pods, Cascade Action Packs, and toilet paper. The essentials that Amazon said this year they're keying in on being cheaper. You can buy those at Sam's for $299.73. You can get them from Amazon for $389.04. It actually costs you $89.31 more to buy them from Amazon than it does to go to Sam's. So she said, don't assume you save money with Amazon every time. You save time and convenience, but I don't know how many people can afford giving away almost $100 these days in purchases. And then she gives this to me. You're still going to Sam's Club with me. So there you go. Coming up next, Carol Ann Baldwin. She is in the building. Master Gardener Carol Ann Baldwin for In the Garden. After this time out, you're listening to Ocala Talks on WOCA, The Source.
USA Radio News with Lance Pry.
U.S. Treasury yields tick downward on Tuesday as traders prepared for the Consumer Price Index due out tomorrow. The 2-year dropped 6 basis points to trade at 3%. Also, 3 major U.S. stock indexes closed in negative territory Monday. With the U.S.-Mexico border the most dangerous border in the world according to the United Nations, President Biden will meet with Mexican President Obrador today at the White House. Former Department of Homeland Security Deputy Secretary Jonathan Fahey on Fox News says this is just a dog and pony show because illegal immigration is Biden's goal.
Meeting is just a mere pretense to make it seem as if they're trying to address this issue in a serious way when in fact they're not at all.
The James Webb Space Telescope has started to release some breathtaking images. Go to the NASA website to take a look. USA